So in terms of hidden costs, I think it's very important from my perspective that you won't find any hidden costs. And what I mean by that is that you will know exactly what it is that you're paying for. The river cruise packages are really comprehensive, particularly if you're used to doing something like an ocean cruise line. There's a lot more included, so they can look quite expensive on the page. But speaking to some clients recently, they were absolutely shocked that when they went to pay the bill at the end of the cruise, there was nothing to pay. I mean, that was an all-inclusive line, but they've been on all-inclusive cruise lines and still had a fair bill to pay at the end of it. So there are options that are all-inclusive, so you won't have to pay anything. And there are those at different levels. The truly all-inclusive stuff, absolutely up at the top. It is the more expensive, but if you are choosing one of those, say Uniworld or Scenic or Ep22 perhaps, you're not going to be having to pay for pretty much anything at all. It is all absolutely in there, and that includes, Uniworld I think have a drink limit of €18 per drink. So yes, the fine and rares on the top shelf you're not going to get, but if you want a glass of champagne or a cocktail or a very good whiskey or brandy, but not a fantastic one, then all of those are going to be included in there. So the main thing is making sure you know what is included. Gratuities, often not included, but unlike on ocean cruises as a similarity, what you'll find is that they're not automatically added to anything. So the gratuities are discretionary. It's all done at the end of the tour. We can talk about what the recommended, suggested, whatever we want to call it, levels are. If you prefer to sort it beforehand anyway, a number of our cruise lines that don't include gratuities by default, we can add in prepaid gratuities so you can pay up front. It's all done. You don't need to worry about it on board. But in terms of hidden costs, I think the key thing is there may be some things that are extra to pay for, but you should know what those are before you go.